Well, hi, Jules. Hi. So, quick discussion. A video I did a couple of days ago when the Doctor Who Regeneration was done. I have a time to reflect. I was kind of blown away. Where I see it, Doctor Who cannot get any worse than what it's got. Interesting too, because I did not realize this at the time that all the other Doctors were credited. Ncuti Gatwa, Jodie Whittaker, she Pip Bag. I haven't actually watched that scene yet. Apparently, I don't know, like her and the Doctor kiss and hug and debate like who was the best. I'm like, neither of you, but anyway. Um, but the thing is, Billie Piper wasn't announced. It was said introducing Billie Piper, but introducing her as what? I mean, what you introduce her as? Rose Tyler, Bad Wolf. Um, we can introduce her as. It's like now the speculation she's not going to be a doctor whatsoever, which is probably the cheapest, dickest move in human history. That's so cheap if they do that. That's just worst. I mean, that would practically kill Doctor Who. Because one thing I did notice, okay, Russell T Davies has an obsession with bringing back his oldies. He brought back Donna Noble, he brought back David Tennant. Now David Tennant is a doctor, but he's no longer doctoring and just staying with, I don't know, living with Donna Noble's odious family. So, what what's going to happen? What is the two doctors going to meet? Does David Tennant's doctor still count as a doctor? Who was bi-generated, as he got now half the power, is he like fully human? Is David Tennant going to be Rose Tyler's doctor's companion? That's just cheap. That is so so cheap. So I think as fans, okay, we deserve way better than that. I mean, Russell Davis, oh God, and he's got awful writing, has obsession with his own past. Fine, 20 years ago, when he was doing Bad Wolf, when he was introducing Rose Tyler, when he was bringing Doctor Who back, yes, it was good. It's probably the best it's ever been. But he's got lost. Russell Davies is a terrible showrunner, banking on his nostalgia and also fans' nostalgia as well. I mean, I was blown away to see Rose Tyler, well, Billie Piper, because I was not definitely not expecting, Billie Piper. I mean, Toby Jones would make a great doctor, Mackenzie Crook would make a great doctor. And the fact is, okay, is this. And one thing I didn't like about Ncuti Gatwa's doctor was the focus on race. You've got episodes, okay, like Dot and Bubble. You've got that episode I do not know the name of, where he goes to Nigeria for a haircut. I didn't even watch that. I saw clips of it. Right, because he can't go anywhere else for a haircut because he doesn't fit anywhere more comfortable in this world, okay, apart from Nigeria to get a haircut. Right. Yeah, so the focus on Jodie Whittaker's doctor was focused a lot on gender. Kitty Cat was focused a lot on race, and it annoyed the hell out of me. It absolutely annoyed the hell out of me. And one thing I truly, truly hope she doesn't turn out. Now, one thing I hated about Jodie Whittaker's doctor, and Jodie Whittaker, I give her some respect, she's actually a very, very good actress. However, one thing I could not stand was her doctor, was how infantile her doctor was. First of all, her costume. Now, she has no say in the costume, first of all, but the costume was ridiculous. Her outfit was ridiculous. With the rainbow and the thing. You know what she looked like? She looked like Mork from A Mork and Mindy. But Robin Williams carried that off well. Right. Her costume was god awful. Her dialogue was infantile. I mean, her saying, my fam. It's like, you're not 5 years old. She talked like a toddler. She talked like a goddamn toddler, and I could not stand her. So, and then you got Ncuti Gatwa, who, by the way, he never really had an official costume, I don't think, because always changing it every episode. Right. So, no, they were the worst doctors, in my humble opinion, because their writing was so infantile. It was written for 5-year-olds. Now, 5-year-olds, of course, watch Doctor Who. I mean, I started watching Doctor Who when I was probably about 5 years old. So, and, but that's probably why I like Sylvester McCoy, because that was probably the Doctor, a sort of a generation onwards. So, but one thing I could not stand was the infantile writing. And what's what I'm absolutely dreading in many ways with Billie Piper. Now, I love Billie Piper. She's a wonderful actress. However, has she got the nuance to play Rose? That's the thing. Has she got the nuance to play Rose Tyler? Sorry, to play Rose Tyler. Has she got the nuance to play the Doctor after being Rose Tyler? Now, the Rose Tyler, Billie Piper, working class, great, worked very, very hard at her career and her success. Congratulations to her. However, when it comes to the storylines, I mean, the thing is about the companion is the audience surrogate. We have to see the world through the eyes of the companion. Ask the questions which the doctor would never even consider. What is this? Where are we going? What is going on? That's what the companion is for, to ask the questions. So with her taking on the 40 role as a doctor, how's that going to carry over? I'm very, very curious. I mean, regarding her career, Billie Piper, great and very, very diverse. Some roles are hit and miss. I think one of her worst roles was she did in an episode, well, it was serialized, a film of Mansfield Park to play Fanny Price, the protagonist of the Jane Austen novel. It didn't work. She was too strong. Fanny Price was a character who was silk hard and steel. No matter what her family threw at her, she endured it. Billie Piper was played it way too strong, no nuance to it. So I look forward to seeing what she does. However, the way I see it is this: Doctor Who cannot get any worse. We are there. We are rock bottom. It is there already. There is no place to go but up. That's the way I have to see this. Because I want the Doctor Who back, the Doctor back to how it used to be. Good storylines, great compelling storylines. Family of Blood, the sound of drums. Oh my god, I was absolutely devastated. When Derek Jacobi popped up and um I was like, okay, Professor Yana, you're not alone. I twigged that. I was like, oh my god, he's got the watch. Oh my god, it dawned on me. Is he the master? Is he the master? Oh my god, he's the master. I was so looking forward to see David Jacobi as the master. An actor of his prestige, toe to toe with David Tennant, would have been amazing. He regenerated into John Sims. Is it John Sims? Anyway, and I was disappointed because I want to see more Derek Jacobi. But anyway, but that's the thing. Episodes that kept me on the edge of my toes, episodes that compelled me. This didn't. It didn't compel me to watch. I still haven't watched the episode. I got zero interest in watching the episode. My love for Doctor Who has diminished. That I am hoping Billie Piper as the Doctor will bring it back, and I just hope she stays as a Doctor because this whole introducing that just feels cheap. Because now, okay, it's going to be like, well, no, she's not the Doctor. She's just going to regenerate again to the Doctor. It's like a midway point to actually hire someone good to actually be the Doctor, right? Okay. And Mackenzie Cook, incidentally, would make an amazing Doctor. I'm just saying, or even Toby Jones would be incredible. But, and I don't really care, okay, the whole kind of the Doctor's a woman, but that should not be the focus, right? I don't care that they made the Doctor a woman, and I'm saying this as all myself. I don't care, okay, they made the Doctor queer because of someone who actually is. All I care about, okay, was good writing. And one thing I could not stand in the last two seasons of Doctor Who was the focus on gender politics. It got ridiculous. It was ridiculous, okay, in Jodie Whittaker's era. At the one point, okay, they go to like a planet, and it turns out, okay, that planet's future Earth, which of course we ruined. Too heavy-handed. Is just the focus on the gender politics, and of course, Russell T Davies is basically hates straight white men. That's obvious. Okay, look what he did to Al. Right, no, I absolutely couldn't stand. Absolutely can't stand what Doctor Who's turned into. The fact is now it's unwatchable. Absolutely unwatchable. And the fact is, okay, it clearly they're writing for, I don't know, like a Gen Z audience, right, or millennials. What the but the fans, okay, basically kept the show alive for decades. What they don't count, right? Lazy, inept, childish writing, with doctors who act like toddlers. I'm talking about you, Jodie Whittaker. You are god awful doctor. You and your fam. Anyway, I've said what I need to say. Reflection. So, anyway, let me know what you all think. So, anyway, I'm going to be signing off here and take care, everyone. Bye now.